I'm Laura Winter here at the London Aquatics Centre for Swimathon. And I'm an experienced swimmer. I spent a lot of my childhood training in a pool. I know what goes on, but for so many of you, you may not know what to do when you get to a pool, where to go, where to put your stuff, if you can wear your glasses on poolside, if you can wear shoes. Don't worry, we're here to break down all the barriers to get you guys in the pool. Joining me is the lovely lifeguard here, Sylvia, at London Aquatics Centre. Okay, let's start from the very beginning then. I've just got to reception, I've rocked up. Where do I go? What do I do?
So you go up to the reception desk and you speak to the receptionist and you would ask them what you wanted to come for, if you wanted to come for the swim or gym or any of our other programs, diving, aqua splash, and they'll help you sort out the payment and what you need to do. And then you would walk then through the barriers and come all the way straight down. And if you're coming in this pool, which is a competition and diving pool, you'd turn right. And if you were going into the training pool, you would turn left.
And what's the difference between the two pools?
The competition pool has this diving pool here, which we generally use as other swim sessions or diving sessions. And we have the competition pool just over there, which is 50 meters long and 3 meters deep. So it's usually strictly just lane swimming. And our training pool has lane swimming, but also it's where we do our family fun sessions and our swim lessons as well.
And you mentioned families there, so for those who are coming in with families, with kids, what's the changing room situation? Have we got a mixed village, separate male and female, family cubicles?
So in the competition pool, we have a female change area, and then otherwise it is group change. And there's separate cubicles for people to change in. And then we also have baby changing as well for families who need that. And in the training pool we have the same, we've got group changing, but we also have male and female changing rooms, separate ones as well, and family areas as well.
Okay, so I wear contact lenses. I used to wear prescription goggles, which meant I often have to walk onto poolside clutching my goggles to my face so I could see where I was going. What happens with those swimmers here who come and are wearing glasses, need prescription goggles? How can we facilitate them?
So if you don't have prescription goggles, you can bring your glasses out on poolside. You can either leave them on the end of the lanes, on the diving blocks or on the edge, or you can leave them on the back of the lifeguard chairs.
And what about bags and shoes and everything? Do we have a locker system? How do we put our stuff away, make sure it's safe as well?
So in the competition and diving pool, we have lockers where you leave all your stuff in. You can only bring on what you're swimming with. In the training pool, because it's more families and young kids, they can bring their towels on poolside with them, and we also have lockers down there as well.
And do you put money in the locker? Is it a token system?
So it's a pound coin that you get back, and also tokens as well.
Okay.
So it takes the same.
And right, my swim is done. I've done a few lengths. Perhaps I'm not in the right lane. Perhaps I'm looking around and I'm either being overtaken or I'm overtaking other people. How do I know where to swim? And certainly in this competition pool, because it's a big Olympic-sized swimming pool here, how would I know where to go?
So on the end of the lanes you've got signs. And these ones don't have it because these lanes that if you don't see anything written here are generally it's general swim. So you can be slow, fast, medium speed swimming. Other ones will have slow written on them, which means if you're a bit slower you go in that lane. You've got a medium and fast, so you kind of judge based on how you swim on that. And also we've got, they also say which way you should swim, so from the top.
To a non-swimmer that
Yes.
could be gobbledygook, that could be confusing. So just explain this here, we've got clockwise and then underneath anti-clockwise as well.
So swimming clockwise, where you start, you swim the way you would like on a clock. So if the clock goes that way, you swim that way around the lane, and then anti-clockwise, you swim the other way on the face of a clock.
Simple. It is simple if someone else is in your lane. You just
It
simply
is.
follow the feet. But if you're the first in, you've got to get that right.
Yes.
Lane etiquette then, we've got to talk about that as well, because swimmers who are faster will get annoyed and perhaps start tapping at someone's feet, wanting to overtake. How do you as a lifeguard make sure that those swimmers, all swimmers in the pool, are able to train to the best of their ability?
So if there's a lot of people in a lane and we find that there's a swimmer, say in the fast lane, who's swimming a bit slower and maybe shouldn't be in the fast lane, we would just ask them to kind of move to the slow lane, which isn't really a problem. They can stay in the pool, just they need to move down a little bit, and it kind of helps get rid of that lane.
Yeah, everyone then has a nice swim, has a good swim. Okay, so I finished my session. I've done the lengths I wanted to do. I now have to go to work. I just squeezed in a lunchtime swim, dripping wet hair, makeup all over the shop, and soaking wet kit as well, which I don't necessarily want to take dripping back into the office with me.
Yeah.
What kind of facilities do you have here, and indeed other pools will have, to make sure that people can go back to work and look relatively office friendly?
So in the competition pool, and I believe in both pools, we have showers, so you can shower off and get clean from the pool. We have male and female showers, as well as mixed showers, so you can choose which one you like. And then we also have hair dryers, so you can dry your hair, and in front of those are mirrors, so you can put back on your makeup or anything you need. And then we also have the suit drying system, so you can put your suit in and dry it so it's not wet when you go.
And let's say I perhaps want to spend a bit more time here. How else can you help swimmers and keep them coming back for more after their session? A cafe, a sauna?
Unfortunately, no.
No sauna.
Unfortunately, we only have the cafe, and we don't have a sauna or a steam room or anything, unfortunately.
But it's good, of course, to eat pretty much as soon as you're out the pool and start hydrating again and refueling.
Yeah, we've got a lovely cafe with food and drinks, hot drinks if you're cold as well.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much, Sylvia. Hopefully we have broken down a few of those barriers and you guys can enjoy swimming.